I'll start the recording now.
Oh.
Ito,
daming
8. New nail cut
8 to,
means...
diba?
Yeah, the extra ones are percentile. You don't need them, so don't worry about them. It's just I do need a lot of D10s and stuff as the game master. But yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. Recap.
Teka.
Naglang ako dito. Kahit tayo lang naman magsukat, tas orderin ko na.
Yeah, as for the measuring thingy, yeah, like I said, si Tita Giging nang hiram nun, di ba? A long time ago.
Hanapin na lang muna.
Alright. If everything is all Gucci and stuff now, then yeah.
Si Tokyo pala napahiwalay, no?
Yeah. I thought you said Toryu. Tokyo, yes. Welcome back to Identity of the Screaming Lies Within. Last we left off, we're finally dealing with the final group of enemies we're fighting. The last branch, located in Manila of Luzon, obviously. The Transportation Squad. They're gonna transport some stuff, so Billy, Panacea, and Tokyo are gonna prevent and even expose their business to end them. But of course, they're not gonna go down with a fight. Maria, Arisu, and their leader, Laila Lagusan, showed up. And yeah, they're gonna fight to make sure. Yes, a doll that Arisu is using. Because that's her ability. Anyway, with Laila Lagusan's power, the party is split up, and now Billy and Panacea have to team up against the very dangerous pair as well, that is Maria and Arisu, while fighting on top of cars on a highway at midnight that's heading to the thingy, the, what do you call it, the port, and they must defeat them before that happens.
Before the transaction push through.
Yes. So anyway, before we continue the fight, Maria Kulay, that's her. Yep, you think, yep. That's her name. The girl in the traditional witch clothing. Her id ability is known as Love-Colored Master Spark. Fashioning herself after a traditional magician, Maria proclaims herself the Rainbow-Colored Love Magician. The rainbow-colored... Yeah, that's wrong. Anyway, she was born really rich and stuff. But she had a very restrictive lifestyle. But during her childhood, during the times when she wasn't restricted and was allowed to do what she wanted, she discovered about magical girl shows. Are you familiar with those?
In the circus.
What?
In the
No, they're TV shows. Cartoons.
Ano ulitin mo?
Magical girl shows. I see. Well, basically, it's a simple show for young women. It's a show. It's a series. It's a genre of cartoons targeted towards young women, where there's a group of girls and they have magic powers and they work together through friendship and camaraderie and girly bullshit to beat up some evil monsters or whatever. Anyway, Inspired and fueled by magical girls, Maria started studying magic, which of course isn't real. I mean, even though there are id abilities in this world, there are no magic. There's no magic.
It's all fake.
Yes. Maria took her studying very seriously. She even asked for freaking a magic wand and, you know, the costume that she still wears to this day. Her parents thought she'd grow out of it, but they let her be since she was taking her school seriously anyway because of it. But one day they grew tired of it, so they confiscated and threw away all her magic girl paraphernalia. Maria didn't like that, so she ran away and started living on her own. Her parents
age
don't
of?
like this though.
The
At
age of
the
what?
age of, I didn't specify.
That's okay siya.
She's 27 now, so I'd say she's been
Mga
on the
17.
run. Not real.
For 10
Yeah.
years.
For a decade, yeah, we'll go with that. Despite having run away now and now being poor AF and struggling, she found herself happier living on her own. However, like I said, her parents didn't like it. They wanted them to uphold her. They wanted her to continue the family tradition or whatever. So
Since her family is very influential and rich.
yes. So the family did a very, very big brain and definitely understandable and moral action and hired some gangsters to go beat her up so that she would come home.
Then,
However, rather than the gangsters beating Maria up, Maria suddenly
Beating up.
unlocked her id ability and burnt them to a crisp. And it was because of that that she was found by Arisu, who was a member of the Contraband time already by the time. And after they had a fight, well, yeah, Maria joined the thingy, joined the Contraband gang. Arisu Manika, though, I don't know how to pronounce Manika.
Manika.
Manika as in doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, di ba, like baka or baka,
Ba yun? Baka.
tsaka yung baka na cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Language is weird.
Yeah.
Her id ability is known as doll judgment, which gives her control over 10 individual dolls, all of which she controls through the tips of all 10 of her fingers. They are in this order, from this thumb all the way to this thumb: London, Tibet, Orleans, Dutch, Shanghai, Horai, Kyoto, Holland, Venezia, and Paris. You don't need to remember them, I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say their
Ang pangalan
names.
ng mga dolls niya.
Yeah. From her very birth, Arisu was destined to inherit her family business as a doll maker. However, while Aris was proud of inheriting it and like she had the talent and she was really good at making the dolls and stuff, she didn't want to be a doll maker. So she rebelled and ran away and became a criminal on the run. However, she realized that while she was rebelling and doing all that criminal activity, she realized that making dolls was actually all she knew, and she didn't actually know what she wanted to do in life.
Na-enjoy din pala niya.
Yes. When cut from those strings, when she finally rebelled, she felt like a puppet. And just like a puppet, she was too reliant on the strings attached to her in order to live. So when she rebelled, she cut those strings of her own volition, but a puppet with no strings has no control. During one of her escapades, though, as an on-the-run criminal, she was scouted by the Contrabida gang, specifically Laila Lagusan, the leader of the squad, and she became a member and got her id ability via the discs. Arisu would then find Maria. The two of them fought, but during the fighting, Arisu fell in love with the fact that unlike her, Maria actually had her shit together and she had goals and she wasn't afraid to aspire to do whatever it took to reach them. Unlike Arisu, who, like I said, she was just a puppet. So they fell in love and like now they're an unstoppable
They're couple?
duo. Yep, they're a lesbian couple, baby.
LGBTQ.
Yes. And yeah, if it wasn't obvious enough, Maria is supposed to be like Billy and Arisu is supposed to be like Panacea. I mean, she has multiple id thingies just like how Panacea has multiple thingies and she's a support type. While Maria, just like Billy's, short-ranged and power type focused. Anyway, that's enough of their backstory. I believe I forgot whose turn it is, so let's just say it's Billy's turn next. Let's start with you. Yeah, if you're still having some bad luck, I really have no idea how to deal with it. That's unfair. I only really let players die and get punished when they make bad decisions, not when the dice just really hate them. So, normally with Journal, this is a pretty rare occurrence for him to have low rolls, so this is the first time I'm having to deal with this. Some people think, yeah, they keep getting low rolls, the tough luck for them, they should die. But like, I don't agree with that philosophy. Anyway, Billy, Maria's in the sky. Arisu's
Hindi abot ng kanyang ano?
Arisu's 2 lanes away in the highway.
Hindi na abot ni BBC.
Yes.
Like that, no?
Yes. He'd have to use projectiles or some other means to approach. Like an obvious one, which I thought was obvious, so I'm just gonna point it out. He can just try jumping and attacking with an uppercut or something.
Oh yeah, ayun na lang.
There's also a doll in the sky as well, one of the dolls. I'll say this Kyoto.
How about Boon focus? Gamitan niya.
There's
Boon
two.
ba yung attack?
No.
Bane yung attack?
Yes.
Ano na si Mami, no?
Kyoto and Tokyo. Those are two places in Japan. How funny, right? Kyoto and Tokyo. It's like they just flip them around.
Ano ba ginagamit sa Bane? Extraordinary and then influence?
It's Billy's turn.
Oo nga. Hindi ba siya pwede gumamit ng Bane?
He can use Banes. He uses Might as his primary thingy.
Ayun nga.
If
So,
you want
attack mo lang. Focus
Alright.
action.
Well, you can't focus action to attack Maria because she's too far away. Like I said, you'll need to move
Jump high.
first and stuff.
Okay, I will jump high first.
I
Then
think
give
you're...
and give her a 10,000 piece.
Yeah, I think you're also failing to take into consideration the environment. So allow me to describe the environment right
Kasi ba
now.
tayo?
So like I said, it's midnight, and like I said, you guys are on the highway. You guys are having a fight
At
on
the
top
the
of
truck.
car buildings. Yes, right. Car buildings, car rooftops.
Trailer.
Yes, nasa
Trailer
taas
truck.
kayo right now ng isang trailer. Si Arisu, 2 lanes away siya. Nasa isa siyang, let's say, a van. So, since this is a highway, obviously, you guys are moving at high speeds. The truck you guys are on top of, if you couldn't remember, it's filled to the brim with illegal weaponry. That's what they were planning on smuggling. And
Weapons,
since...
not drugs,
Yes.
but weapons.
And since this is a highway, it has all these things at the top, you know, the signposts flipping around every now and then. Just thought I'd mention
The
that.
billboards.
Yes. Billboards, signposts, traffic lights. The whole shebang.
Bakit si Maria ba nakakalipad?
Yes. She flies around using her ability to control fire like Endeavor or Shoto. Todoroki.
Okay, I will attack na lang. Jump, then attack with 10,000 piece. Or
Alright.
how about
Oh, also, you guys are
Oh, I
actually
have
kind of
handgun, right?
dangerously low in
I have
health.
handgun.
You have a handgun, you want to try shooting?
Yeah, I will try shooting.
Alright. Also, something I should mention, you guys are pretty low in health. Billy and Panacea both only have one hit left before they're
O, di ba
KO'd.
health potion na muna si Billy, pwede?
Yes, pwede.
Ayun. Sige. Bago siya gumamit ng handgun niya. Well, hindi na pala siya mag-aano kasi pagod na pala si Billy eh.
Yeah. If you also want, you can try, maybe closing in on Arisu instead, jumping to a car or moving away. It's your choice.
Huwag na, di may iwan si Panacea. Gusto ko magka-cover silang dalawa eh.
Alright, that's fine by me then. So Billy's just gonna use up a potion.
Yeah.
And if you have Billy open right now, kindly close him off. And roll a 2d10 for me. Just 2d10. Walang d20. If hindi ko mina-mention na kailangan mo hindi mag-roll ng d20, then always assume that you need to roll it. Those are d20s. Sabi ko 2d10.
Dalawa nga.
Yes.
4 and 6. 6
That's
ba
it.
yan o 9?
That is a 6, so that's a 10 total. Alright, Billy heals 3 points of his health. So he'll be pretty good. He'll be able to tank a few more hits
And
again.
then I will...
You can't because you already...
One lang?
Yeah. That's why I said if you could move, because that is something you can do instead, along with healing. But you've chosen to stay, and I'll respect it. Alright, and now I believe it is Arisu's turn. That also includes her dolls. Have they been damaged yet? Oh, Maria's been damaged. Alright. Kyoto, you have a gun, don't ya? Do they have any special abilities apart from... I guess not. Alright, so Kyoto is gonna fly higher up as a move. And then she's gonna point her rifle towards Billy and shoot.
Wow.
It's okay, Billy's really tough anyway. That is a 21.
Wow.
Yikes. But Billy, like I said, is tough. He's got 23 guards, so that's a miss.
Wow.
Kyoto aims at Billy while he's chugging through the potion, but Billy just casually flicks it off. And as for Arisu, she will then use...
Maliligo muna ako after natin.
Nice.
Hinawaan din ako. Gusto mo ba akong ano? Pag di ka naliligo, ano yung pakiramdam?
Oh, holy shit, she's really powerful. Alright, thanks to superior concentration. Hold on, what does Maria have on her right now? Bolster, yikes. Well, Arisu can send out one more doll, so she's gonna do that, and that's gonna be her turn.
Dalawa?
Yep. She has good control over her dolls. Let's say this one is Venezia. Or Venice, as some people like to call it.
Denise.
And now it's Panacea's turn.
Of course, dahil damage na rin si Panacea, mag-heal din siya.
Alright, so
Pwede siyang mag-heal and then afterwards, pwede niyang suotin yung niya, enhanced military vest.
she already has it equipped, in fact.
Okay.
So are you gonna use a health potion, or are you gonna... Alright. The health potion is actually the better choice, since that's a heal 7. Panacea only has heal 6. And obviously higher number is better. Alright, roll 2d10 again. Again, no d20 necessary.
5, 10 again. 5, diba?
Yes. Alright, that's 3 hit points as well healed. So, bing bang boom bam sham flam fwamam. Alright, I believe it's the 4th round now. I see you guys bought some medicine as well. We're also quite good with the medicine, Maria said. Or rather, I'm the one that's good with medicine. I've been practicing witchcraft since my childhood, so I'm pretty confident when I say I'm pretty good at it. So, what can she do?
That potion, Sanjibidi, but that potion will not be effective when my 10,000 fist hits your face.
But well, you guys being able to heal, but we can also be able to heal. This battle could potentially go on forever, Maria said. And I don't feel that. So I think it's time for me to bust out my special move. Arisu gasps in shock, and she's like, "Wait, Maria, you're seriously gonna use it right now? We can still beat them. It's too dangerous for you to use that move." And Maria's like, "Yeah, well, but at this point, they might inevitably find some sort of stupid bullcrap. The Angel Seekers are really fond of their clever tactics, so let's beat them before they can do any clever tactics. It's time for my special move, Master Spark." She points her device thingy at Billy and Panacea, and it starts charging up for a seemingly very powerful attack. That is the end of her turn. She's charging up. You have a feeling you won't like what happens when it's fully charged up.
Okay, it's Billy's turn.
Alright, yes, that is it. It is indeed Billy's turn. Are we recording? Is there audio? Like, fuck.
Ano? Wala.
What do you mean wala?
Akala ko lang audio.
Don't worry about the technical difficulties and the recording and stuff. That doesn't matter to you. Just have fun and play. It's Billy's turn. Is he gonna gun?
Yeah. Whatever your plan is, you will never win with the Angel Seeker.
Alright. How about I ask a simple question that can clue you in on something nice and helpful?
Okay.
Billy has a gun. Where's he gonna point it?
To Aris na lang.
Are you sure? I dig it. I had something else in mind when I asked that question, but I'm digging this as well. You wanna try aiming at Arisu instead?
Wait. Binibigyan mo lang lalo ng confusion si Mami eh.
Sorry.
Ilang hits lang ba yung handgun niya?
For the handgun, Billy attacks using agility.
Sa ilan? Just one?
Yes, it's just one attack.
Hindi pwedeng maraming putok.
Yeah, no.
Just one.
Yes. Well, I mean, I guess if you put disadvantage, you can aim at multiple targets. But yeah, Billy, first and foremost, specializes in punching dudes. He isn't actually all that good with guns. He just knows the basics, which is pointing and shooting, and that's it. He can't do any cool parkour, gun, shooty, bang, like in those action movies.
Is that an action star?
Nah, he is an action star, just not. He's a martial arts action star, not a super secret agent. What do you call it again? Yung pinanood mo, I'm sure you already watched it. It was on Netflix. This guy who got his puppy killed, so he killed a bunch of people. You remember that?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Ayan, isa pa ko si Mami. How about I'll jump para hilain ko si Maria pababa.
Oh. Yeah, that can work.
At doon ko siya ina-knockdown sa trailer.
Alright. I can allow it.
Kailangan ko kasi mahawakan talaga sila.
Yeah, so
One punch is the only thing Billy needs.
I'll rule that as you using the knockdown bait. Alright, so first things first, roll for might to jump for me.
Ilan ang might? 7?
Nah, it's only a 6. But it's fine.
Ano, 6?
Yes.
To the 8? Dalawang 8?
Yes.
Uy, ang taas. 6, 7,
Alright.
and 18.
6 plus 7 plus 18. I forgot how you calculate high jumps, but it doesn't really matter since I think that those calculations just slow the game down anyway and are not very conductive. Alright, so I'm gonna say a 31, that's really high.
Talaga.
Billy jumps way higher than anyone would have ever expected. And now he's gonna drop down and bringing Maria along with him. Alright, now you're rolling for the attack. So that is once again might. And this time you are using the 7, so that's 2d10 instead. And that is with advantage 3, 4, I'll say 5 since you rolled really well on the high jump. That is advantage 5 total, mga...
5, 10?
Yeah. Martial Focus does let you do Banes as well, right? It should.
But ano advantage rather than disadvantage?
Yes, that is advantage, not disadvantage.
Uy, 16. Tapos uy, may nag-explode. 0.
Yeah. Nice.
And then 6. So 16 plus 6 plus 10.
Oh, you're right. That's supposed to be my job. 16 plus 6 plus 10.
16
That's
plus-
actually a 9, mommy.
Ano
Oh,
yun
yeah.
ba yan?
Alright.
Okay, and one more. 16, 9, and 10 in ano
Yes, yes. Another 9. Haha!
Wow, ito nga ang lucky charm ko na dice
Alright, that is a 44.
Wow.
Targeting guard. And yeah, it definitely hits. Alright, Billy successfully knocks Maria to the ground. And since you rolled exceptionally well, I'd say along with managing to knock her back down to the ground, you also deal some damage. I'll say 2 points.
Okay.
And yeah, she's right down to the ground now.
Unconscious or conscious?
Conscious. That's actually fall damage if I remember correctly. No fall damage. Still conscious, but yeah. The thingy she was charging up though, being knocked down to the ground like that by Billy,
Nabasan din.
definitely ruined her concentration. So the charging has been cancelled, and now she's knocked down, not pinned to the ground, I guess, since it's just knocked
The
down.
trailer.
Yes, in the trailer. The impact of Billy's attack was super strong though. Maria didn't expect. Nani? I knew Billy was powerful and and fast, but I didn't think he was capable of jumping that high. And Bill's like, you're going down, literally, and bam, crashes him down to the trailer, and the trailer's rooftop cracks, revealing the contents inside the truck. A whole load of guns and even some other weird looking stuff there. like some sort of cybernetic armor, freaking lightsaber, and all sorts of other weird
Lahat ng
weapons.
pang war.
Yeah. And stuff, even explosives and stuff are there.
Grenades.
And yeah, that's
Explosions.
Billy's turn. It's Arisu's turn now. Arisu shouts, Maria! Baby! I guess. Should say baby. I told you it was dangerous. I wasn't talking to the enemies. I was talking about you. Maria's like, is this really the time for you to be berating me? Help me! Kyoto and Venezia all getting closer. Yes.
Yeah, closer.
And they're gonna try moving Billy away. So that shall be force move. That should be something they can do, right? Yep. Targeting guard. Alright. Here comes the first shot. That's a miss. Here comes the second shot. That is also definitely a miss.
Diba ang baba ng ano niyan, dice?
Yeah. Alright, the doll's moving closer to try to get a better aim at Billy. I'm gonna aim for his legs and force him to move out of the way. But Billy just once again casually flicks the bullets off. I'm getting tired of that trick. You know guns won't work against me. And
It's para siesta.
then looks like I'll have to step in, Arisu says. She shall use all of her actions to move in closer. She's gonna jump. Right, first car.
Panacea said,
She's gotta jump
you
2
want-
cars.
if you want to save your lover, you have to come here.
That's a 23, that's a success. Now for the second jump, a 5.
No. So nasa gitna, nasa ano na siya, one more lane.
Alright, Arisu manages to jump 1 car. And yeah, obviously the ruckus is causing some problems, so the traffic's getting a bit wonky now, and some people are even complaining that there's a fight going on the rooftops. The swaying causes Arisu's next jump to be a bit of a flub, and now she's hanging on the truck's thingy instead. So yeah, she's off balance and prone and stuff. And now it's Panacea's turn.
Okay, Panacea will. Si Panacea pwedeng gumamit ng boon.
Yes, that's her specialty.
Di ba ano nga sa boon? Extraordinary.
Yes.
And then,
Creation and or entropy are the things she can use. Panacea currently, right now though, has the resistance to fire boon on her. If she wants to do a different buff, she'll have to cancel the resistance, sadly.
ito bang boon niya para sa sarili niya, hindi para sa kalaban, no?
Yes, it's for herself and her allies. Everyone's in a bit of a melee though. Like I said, Panacea already has fire resistance on her right now.
Okay.
So if you want to keep that, you really can't go for boons. So you might as well try
Okay,
something
I will
else
put
instead.
that, fire resistance and
If you're gonna keep it, then you really can't do boons.
yeah,
What you
wala
can do instead is attack.
Yeah.
That or heal actually. There's still a few boons you can do. Things that have a duration of instantaneous. Yeah, only heal. But yeah, if you want to attack, then yeah.
Pwede kong i-attack nga si Arisu gamit ang kanyang babies.
Yes, that is definitely something she can do.
Yeah.
So Panacea is gonna attack Arisu.
Yeah.
How you gonna attack?
Like
I said, she's hanging right now.
Yeah, gagawin ng mga babies, tatanggalin yung pagkakahawak. Ipo-fall.
Alright. That is definitely fair game. Roll for entropy. I believe that should be fine. And in terms of advantages and stuff, she can't do a focus action.
Entropy 6, 28.
Yeah, just that. No advantage or disadvantage. You got this.
Yeah. So
You must roll a 15 or higher. That's what it takes to succeed.
Nag-explode kasi sa 20.
That's
8,
an
4,
8.
and 3.
8 plus 4 plus 3. That is exactly a 15. Alright! Panacea and Arisu's like hanging, and the babies are like, we can take advantage of this. And Arisu's like, don't you tiny ass midgets dare. Oh hey, did this girl just call us tiny? We take that personally. Yeah, let's go get her. The four of them all attached to one of her fingers, and they start biting at it. And Iris is like, ah! She's like, oh, oops, and he falls down to the road, and
naiwan na siya sa kalsada kasi tumatakbo yung mga sasakyan eh.
Yep. Anyway, the average speed of a car is
100.
Yeah, so yep, that's 10 whole things away, and that's a lot of fall damage calculating the physics.
Yeah.
So I'll say that.
It's a big highway eh.
Yeah.
Kaya mabibilis ang takbo. It's an expressway.
Yeah. So I'd say this the fair dice to roll. A 2 and a 5. That's a 7. Unfortunately, she didn't take all that much damage. But she is halfway through her HP now and stuff. And very, very far away from the fight. She falls down, takes some fall damage in the highway as she tumbles and patters around. But she's able to cling on to a side view mirror just in time. And is still in the fight, just a few distance away. She's all
Maria's
bloodied and
very
battered now, but like, she's still looking at the enemies and like, don't think I've been taken out of the fight yet. Maria's like, Arisu! Ari's like, it's fine. My dolls will still be there to support you. Focus on beating the enemy. Alright, so wait, if that was Panacea's turn, yeah, it's Maria next now. I underestimated your strengths, but it's fine. Maria grabs one of her potions and starts chugging it. I didn't write Boon Axe as well. It's implied already anyway. Oh, no, wait. No, she uses learning for it. Alright, as a major action, she's going to heal. And it's automatic success because of her stuff. Oh, God. That's 2 6s, mommy.
Huh?
They both explode. So that's a 12. That's an 18. Alright, she's back to full health. Nice. And she's going to use a major action to move away, which will provoke an attack of opportunity, both to Billy and Panacea. So, go ahead and wail on her. The healing won't do much. She's trying to move away. Wait, does she have evasive footwork actually? Oh, never mind, she does, never
So,
mind.
nasa area na naman si Maria?
Yep, she's running away. And that's her turn. It's Billy's turn now.
But Billy is more...
She's in a different car now.
Since Billy is more, sanay na siyang makipaglaban, he throws some knives to the, to the gulong ng sinasakyan ni para sumabog at hindi na makahabol si Maria.
On Arisu, that could potentially cause some deaths on some civilians. Is that really something Billy's fine with?
Yeah, pero hindi naman niya babarilin.
Anyway, what's the range of the throwing knives? Close range. What is the range of close range? Maximum distance is 30 meters.
So, hindi approve.
Yeah. Billy can't reach it. Well, the gun has a farther range, though. That's short-ranged. And that's 60 meters.
Gun na lang. Putokin niya yung isang gulong.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow it. I'll say Arisu is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Kasi di ba ang kailangan lang naman nila is yung trailer truck?
Yes.
May
To
ano
not
nila?
reach.
To
Yes.
not reach the port?
Yes.
And masurrender nila? Ay, isa-surrender nila, ay kalaban nga nila ang government.
They're not surrendering it, but they are going to make it public to the media and stuff, maybe using IS connections or whatever.
Okay.
Alright, I approve of this strategy. Roll for agility. If Billy's gonna stay in place, he really doesn't have any reason not to make this a focus action.
Nana?
If Billy's gonna not move, then you can just make this a focus action. There's
Yeah.
no reason for him not. Alright, then that's an advantage 2.
Sa 4. Wow, yung 20 ko 2.
Oof.
Then 5. 12 lang.
A 2 plus a 5 plus a 5 is a 12. And sadly, that's a fail.
Napaganon siguro yung napakabig. Nung nakita ni Maria na nakatutok yung baril.
Yeah. Billy brings out his gun, points it at the car that Arisu's going on, and the driver's like, beep, beep, get off my side view mirror. And then she's like, look at the road, you imbecile. He looks at the road and he sees Billy pointing the gun, and he's like, oh shit. Billy tries unloading some bullets, but they all miss. Damn it, moving targets. The shooting range don't teach you how to hit moving targets. And yeah, sadly that is his turn. The swaying though does cause Arisu to be lost on balance a bit. She'll need to roll to see if she keeps her grip. So success, but there's a twist. Yeah. A 1 and a 5. Yeah, she doesn't do all that well. Yeah, she's only holding
Ay,
up.
pagod na rin
She's,
kasi yung katawan niya, kaya parang wala na siyang lakas.
yeah, she's barely holding
Take
on now.
another.
Like she's got like 2 fingers on the mirror and it looks like it can't support her weight. Like the car's like really frail and old and the side view mirror looks like it's about to come off.
Yeah. Dahil sa sobrang lakas ng hangin, gumagaling na yung
Yeah.
side mirror. Sa bilis din ng takbo ng kotse. Kaya yung hangin na gaano.
It's Arisu's turn now.
Oh, akala ko yun na yun.
What do you mean? Billy made his turn, so now it's the enemy's turn.
Akala ko yun na yung... Ay, hindi ko pala, no?
Yeah, the turn order goes Maria, Billy,
Yeah.
Arisu, and then Panacea. Yeah. Anyway,
Akala ko
probably...
na turn na ni Arisu, yun yung aalis ng grip niya.
Yeah, nah, sadly, that's just the attack.
Response lang pala yun ni Ari.
Damn it. Sorry, Maria. Looks like I'll be taken out of the fight for a bit. At least allow me to impart the enemy with one parting gift first. Yep.
Ginawa mo yan?
Yep.
Paano? Right? Unat ni Mama.
Come on. I worked hard on those. Ano ba yan?
Sorry. Ilang face ka dyan? Sobrang curious ni Mami.
Ano ba yan?
Wala na. Ito na.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did have some paste open already before.
Dapat lagay mo ito sa bag.
Yeah, I'll fix it on my own.
Sige, wag na. Ikaw na lang mag-fix. Okay. Aris' turn.
Yeah, so Venezia's gonna move in close like this, and
Kyoto.
Maria's like, huh? Why is Venezia approaching them in melee range like that? No, wait, it can't be. Arisu, no, don't do it. And Arisu's like using her other limp hand, gives a thumbs up, and then she lets go of the side view mirror and falls off. And this doll suddenly becomes really fat and really red looking and blows up. It explodes. Doll self-destruct. Her last resort move. It is energy versus guard with advantage 5. And yeah, this hits both Billy and Panacea. Oh! Pathetic. A 4 plus a 4 plus a 5. 4 plus 4 plus 5. That's a 13. That hits neither Billy or Panacea. You're good. Hell yeah.
Walang hit.
Yeah. So, Arisu's taken out of the fight. She blew herself up. She blew herself up so spectacularly. However, it was to no avail. Billy was able to swat off the doll before it could explode in its entirety. Billy immediately figured it out and punched the doll as far as he could, and it just blew off into the distance, affecting nothing. Maria's like, Arisu!
So, Arisa is, wala na sa combat zone.
Yep, she's out. It's Panacea's turn now.
So now, Maria, you're all alone. You have to surrender if you want to see Arisu alive.
Maria looks distraught, but immediately smirks back as soon as she hears Panacea say that. You underestimate the bonds of our love. Arisu's still alive, I just know it. But she obviously won't be able to help me out anymore. It's a bit sad. to not be able to work with her anymore, but I'll still be able to beat the two of you on. I'll make sure her sacrifice is not in vain, you hear me?
And Panacea will use her mechanical arms para mapalapit kay Maria. Para madala niya si Maria sa trailer.
You've never used that before. Alright, I'll allow it. A roll for agility. Oh wow, I'm a big fat liar.
Ano?
Panacea has superior concentration. She can actually inflict one more boon. She can concentrate on up to 2 boons at a time. My bad. I forgot she had that. But yeah, force move is still a good
Agility?
idea. Yes, agility.
So 1d10 lang.
Yes.
11 and 3. 14.
An 11 plus a 3. That's a 14. Targeting Maria's guard. Unfortunately, that's a miss. So, Panacea aims her arm at Maria, both of them, and then they both shoot out and extend. And Billy's surprised, like, what the heck? Your arm can do that? And Maria's like, what the heck? Her arm can do that? Grabs her by her waist and stuff. And Panacea isn't able to bring her entirely close. That close, but close enough. But Panacea suffers some damage from that. I'll say 1 point. Because as she was being approached, Maria was able to snag her thingy and fire up the mechanical arms and burn it up a bit. So Panacea was forced to retreat before she could bring Maria fully close. And now it is Maria's turn. One more try. This is my last resort. She uses her movement to fly as high up into the air as she can. She's 30 meters high up now. You're able to jump 20 meters, but 30 meters, you definitely won't be able to reach any higher than that. Besides, the range of my Master Spark can only allow me to be this high. I'll need to hit them from here. If Belly can still somehow reach me, then I'm just screwed. Otherwise, I'm charging up another Master Spark, bitch! And Belly and Panacea's turn now.
Billy's turn.
Yes. And Panacea, since Arisu isn't here anymore. They can take their turn in however order they like. Billy and Panacea stare at the sky as the moon shadows Maria into nothing more than just a black figure with charging up some intense attack. Whoa, she's so high up. I'm not sure if I can hit her at that if I can jump at that distance. Are we just screwed now or something? Panacea is like, don't say that. We need to be able to come up with something. Or else, yeah, we are just screwed. I have a scripted event that'll happen once we hit round 5 of combat, and this is round 5 of combat now. You know, despite us arguing literally any single time we're together in a mission, it's pretty funny how we're always arguing like this. But like, isn't that like a good sign? It's just that we get along. No, I'm pretty sure if we're arguing, it just means we don't get along. Yeah, but like, couldn't you see Maria and Arisu back there? They were also constantly arguing. But like, they had some great coordination, and even though we were able to take out Arisu, Maria's still determined to win, and by the looks of things, she is kind of gonna win unless we think of something. But like,
Arguing is a part of our team up.
Come on, Billy. If you're just gonna confess to her, you may as well do it. Yeah, you've been asking us on how to flirt with her best all this time now, and we're getting sick and tired of it, the babies say. And Billy and Panacea are all surprised. Would you go, Billy's like that, and Panacea...
Si Billy kay Panacea?
Yep, and Panacea just blushes and doesn't know how to respond.
Yeah.
You guys have been keeping this secret to me this whole time? Oh, yeah, I guess the cat's out of the bag. Is this really the time, babies? This is a terrible time for you to suddenly spill my secrets like that. But Panacea, while looking away and hiding her face, says, well, I wouldn't be against it. Billy and Panacea, Billy's hears that and like he's confused, but then he smiles like he's never smiled before, and then he jumps and fist bumps and like, hell yeah! And then Billy and Panacea, Billy grabs Panacea with his arms, with both their arms and stuff. It's a deal then. As soon as we're out of this mess contrabeaten that damn president's put on us, let's go on a date, yeah? And Panacea is like confused as well, but then she also smiles and nods, and she says, yes. Alright, then in that case, I'm counting on you. Counting on me to do what? Together, you will help me reach to the stars.
But how? What is your idea all along?
Billy and Panacea unlock a new perk.
What?
For Billy, he unlocks the perk known as True Love with Panacea. If Panacea is within melee reach of Panacea or an enemy, they gain advantage on any rolls. And Panacea can do the same. Well, you'll use your mechanical arms and help me up. I may be heavy, but I'm sure your arms can take it. To that, Panacea becomes really mad. And he's like, you think I'm weak? Well, let me show you what I can do.
Will you want to see Billy and throw it up?
Yep. Panacea, roll for agility with advantage 3. She's so mad she got some extra advantage. Yes. I should play some triumphant music now.
Bali 4?
Yes. Do I have last surprise? No. I'll just play it online then.
I hope it's a good roll. Okay?
Yeah. Yo!
8.
Plus 10. There's an explosion.
6 or 9?
No, it's a 10 that you get to keep.
Ay, isa lang?
Yeah, it's only it's
So
a
8
4
plus
is a
10,
1d10.
18.
Yes.
And 7.
Plus 7, that is a 25. That's a success, I'll say.
Tapusin na natin.
Yes.
Nangangatay na si Mami. Tuligo na.
Panacea grabs Billy, raises her up. Babies, go boost me right now. The babies are like, huh? Alright. They steroid her up and suddenly her...
Nakalimutan ko yun na may steroids pala.
she just suddenly becomes way stronger, and then she spins around and throws Billy high up into the air, and Billy's like, "Whoa, you're amazing, Panacea!" And she is able to fly Billy right up to here. There's still a bit of distance left, but Billy isn't done yet. Billy will use his might to jump while in mid-air, punching the sky, punching the air so hard he jumps higher anyway.
Mag-bounce siya.
Yeah, so roll for might.
Might for Billy?
Yes.
Six or seven?
Only the 6. But fueled by Panacea's love, you have advantage too. It's so silly.
They're so clingy, love. Uy, 8.
Alright, that's an explosion.
Ito lang kukunin, dalawa?
Dalawa, yes.
8, 7, and 5.
Alright, and you still got the explosion.
7.
Plus 7. That is a 27. Billy punches the sky and jumps even higher. And now once again, he is right above Maria. And as Maria's charging up, she just sees, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense by physics rules. And then Billy, while falling down, says, "Screw physics!
What the love can do to a person?"
This is the love makes anything possible. And Maria's like, she shakes her head and accepts defeat as she says, "Yeah, you're right. Love really does make anything possible."
Love really wins.
Go ahead and roll for the attack now as well. That is, I say disadvantage 7. I meant advantage 7. Might 7.
Ilang 8?
2d10.
2D10.
With advantage 7, that is, you're gonna miss some dice. I believe you need 3 more.
So, 7 ang ano ko, ang 10?
Yes. Here's the 3 dice.
4. Hindi, ang dami kong ano dito, 10.
No, 2 plus 7. That's 9 total.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fair siya.
Ah, nice.
9?
Yeah.
3, 6, 9. Ito muna. Ano pa na? Ayun, nag-explode. 0.
Nice.
And puro 9 na.
Nice. And then the D20.
Wala pa. Ito pala. 7.
Nice.
1-0 pa.
Yes.
5.
That is a 31. And yeah, that definitely hits. And you rolled so high, it's literally just instant death for Maria.
Dead!
Well, not dead. Don't worry about it. Billy holds back with a single massive punch. Bam! Maria and Billy crashed down into the pavement of the shirt. And yeah. She is knocked unconscious. And Panacea manages to hijack the truck. He's like, "Oh God, we lost. Go ahead." As he sees Panacea on the thing, on the mirror, and she's like, "Thank you." And that she crashes inside and hits the brakes and stuff. And Panacea and Billy do a special high five thingy. Like they've never practiced it before, and this was their first time doing a secret high five handshake thingy like that, but like it just comes off so naturally to them. Now that they've confessed their feelings for each other, even they are surprised.
Wow, may love team na tayo sa Angel Seeker. Bukod kala kay Arachne. Ay, sino nga yun?
Sung and Amy,
Yeah.
I believe. Nice.
Naging PBB housemate na sila. Puro pakilig-kilig.
Yeah, I never. That was a thing. Anyway, a hole opens an eye hole thingy out of nowhere. We're done now, by the way. Don't worry. And popping out of it is Laila Lagusan, as well as Tokyo. And Laila's carrying with her Arishu. And Laila's clapping. And she looks all beat up and stuff. Well done, Angel Seekers.
Natalo na ni Tokyo si Laila?
Billy's like, nice, you already beat her, Tokyo. Yes, I was gonna swoop in the chance that Billy, in the case that you guys would lose and stuff, but Maria and Arisu, this is definitely going in your paychecks. Maria and Arisu all beat up like, yeah, fine. And as for how your gracious leader also graciously beat me up, allow me to recall the tale. To be continued.
Very well. Ay, di mo na sinabi.
And I got the stream to set up.
Right, pinatay ko yung
Oh, yeah, it should be fine.
Okay.
I'm playing the full version, why not? A government of hypocrites, these counterfeits, politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die at number 10 Downing Street, burned in a fire. Only joking, only searching, don't be searching like a peaceful adolescent. There's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers in the trigger with the money game. It comes our way. And those who rise to distorted lies, poisoning the veins, but we got up on the plane. Oh, I was already here. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this soul, the money game. Money's a game and a lot of recline. Turn your finger into this finger into sinewy crime. I'll break it down to you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics and a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy the shells because there's loads on the sand. Step 1, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people take them very easy. Bury me. Take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Top pile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2.
Make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, though, poor man's quality. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood, on hands, fire. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. Six on, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. Set press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes. I'm on to be the president of the United States. A big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. Now I'm polarizing people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours, then out on stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, devil, a whore. You sell seashells with the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. The storm becomes our brain.
And those who rise to distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we got up on the plane. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror right ourselves. We're all part of this soul, the money game. Nice. Not really. Right, gotta prepare for the stream.